This is our 924 that we pulled out of a field, got running and supercharged. It hasn't gone more than 80 miles in the last 30 years. So when we were invited on an 800-mile trip to the Nurburgring by Top Dead Centre, we thought it would be a great idea to find out not only how good a road trip car it is, but also, does it make a good camper? But first, we had to get there, and we weren't off to a good start. Look at this on the road. How'd you fancy that?
Trailers very well.
Handles like it's on a trailer. This isn't unsettling at all.
I kind of hate everything about this.
When these guys suggested, we just, throw it on the trailer for the ferry, I thought, just leave it on for the first day, eh? We'll just at least get some way to Belgium before it drops its guts all over the motorway.
It feels quite calming, because you're in this, there's no engine noise.
It's just you in the open road. And a trailer. Porsche's autopilot back in the day was absolutely fantastic. Since the last time some of you may have seen this, fully MOT'd, fully on the road.
Kyle's looked at it though.
Kyle actually put this back on the road. There's also the last MOT he'll ever need, because it's now over 40 years old.
I don't like the rules you give me when I get in these, because like, why can't I put my feet down there?
Because that's where the fuse box is hanging out.
It's right in my way.
Just don't kick my fuse box to bits. You've got one rule as a passenger, yeah? As relaxing and simultaneously terrifying being in a car on a trailer was, we decided the next day we should at least give the 924 a chance to prove itself and drive it from Belgium to Germany.
Let's get it back on. Yeah.
Back on it goes. Is it better being in this now it's driving, or better when it was on the trailer?
Get me back on the trailer.
Would you rather be back on the trailer?
I think I want to be back on the trailer.
But so far, I've left Ethan in charge of the volt gauge, so he's keeping an eagle eye on that.
Yeah. We're good, we're green.
Temperature gauge is showing this at the minute. It's going, no, no, no. No getting hot. I can now read it in the sense that just take an average from this. So far, so good. And there's no reason why it shouldn't get there, because it made it here yesterday faultlessly.
This is true, yeah.
We had no issues yesterday, so why would we have issues today?
No.
I'm also very concerned that even though we've just filled it up, the fuel gauge says that we've only got a quarter of a tank.
I can't believe it's on a road.
Neither can I.
Yeah.
Every metre it drives, I cannot believe it. So minor issues aside, the 924 was running great, and I was happy to finally be doing some serious miles in it. But, as you can imagine with this car not having moved in years, it seemed new issues were slowly starting to arise. Well, we've developed some new noises. And also, for some reason, the alternator's not quite happy, so I have to make a very tough decision between having my headlights on or my wipers going.
This is the furthest you've driven it in one go, so we've done over 200 miles today. Do any of your dials work?
Fuel gauge, no. Speedo, there is a number.
Okay.
RPM is pretty much spot on. Voltage, I like to think works. Oil pressure is kind of like a ballpark, just to give you an idea of what's happening.
It's giving us lots of different numbers today, isn't it?
It has, yeah. At one point we had 10 psi of oil pressure. That doesn't sound fantastic.
And to top it off, we're about 20 miles out from the ring. That's going to put us to 230 miles for the day. We think we've got about 240, 250, but we don't know. So we could just run out of fuel any second. Lots of anxieties and lots of guessing games with this car. It just keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, now my brakes feel weird as well.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Oh, look, now my volts are back now that I've turned my blowers off. But basically got options.
It's like pick and mix. You can have some blower, but we're going to lose lights.
Yeah, you can have these two together, but you can't have blower, wipers and headlights at the same time. Are you greedy?
With the 924 seemingly developing new mechanical issues every mile we drove, we somehow made it to our makeshift campsite, Brunchen, also known as YouTube Corner, right next to the Nurburgring.
And now, we're going to find out if this is the worst camper car in existence.
No, surely not.
Yeah, two grown men, they're going to fit in this thing.
In this? What are we thinking?
I don't know. Tonight, this is our hotel.
It's your bedroom. It's your bathroom.
It's not your bathroom, I swear, if you do a shit in my car.
I would be so annoyed.
One thing that has become apparent to us is when we're on these road trips, we are definitely guilty of grabbing a quick drink, and that's usually something sugary or an energy drink that costs a fortune. But that's where our sponsor Holy is changing things up.
I've also had the realisation that I need to keep more hydrated and definitely be drinking more water.
I probably need to drink just some water.
So recently the guys at Holy have sent us some of their powder tubs to mix with water so we can have our own healthy soft drinks.
And as someone that loves sugary drinks, this is a good way to actually drink some water with something that actually tastes nice.
All you have to do is take your favourite flavour. Mine is lemon. Take 1 scoop of powder or a sachet, put it into your shaker, then add water. And could my glamorous assistant now please give it a shake? Do a bottle flip. Oh! No artificial flavours or colours and less than 20 calories per serving.
It's also better for your wallet as well, because instead of spending like a couple of quid on an energy drink or something fizzy, each serving of this costs less than 80p.
And if you get the sachets as well, you can just take it on the go, wherever,
right.
which is good for us. To get started, you can try one of Holy's starter sets where you'll get 14 sachets of their 7 best-selling flavours to find out what flavour you like, and you'll also get a 500ml shaker with this.
Use code ATG5 for £5 off of your first order, and then every order after that, use code ATG for 10% off.
All our stuff's got to go in here with us as well.
It doesn't fit in here now, and we have to fit in with it. 2 men in this flat. Right, let's get clothes out the front.
My hands are frozen.
Get ready, mate. It's supposed to be really cold tonight as well. God damn it, this is already a bad night's sleep.
This is all genuine as well. We're with the other guys, the TDC guys and Auto Alex and everything like that. They're staying in a hotel and we are legitimately staying in here.
We were coming to the Nurburgring, and then Ethan thought, wouldn't it be just such a perfect idea if instead of staying in a really nice, like lovely, comfortable bed, we slept in a shitty old Porsche. And I, for some reason, like 2 weeks ago, thought that sounded like an amazing idea.
Are we top to tailing?
I don't even think we're gonna fit in here.
We did buy some nice self-inflating sleeping pads. So hopefully that will give us some sort of bed structure.
God, I'd hate to have to sleep in here without them.
We've got a jerry can in case the barbecue won't light.
Who can drink 5 litres of petrol and not get sick? Jerry can. None of these doors lock either.
Okay.
So we're just open to bear attacks.
Yeah.
Watch this transform into a double bed. Where's the thing?
I think we've said it ever since we've got this. We're like, wouldn't it be great once this is folded flat and we'll sleep in it?
I've seen people do it. Look at all that space for sleeping.
What do we do with that gap? What goes in this gap?
You, let me just get in and see what we're working with.
His knees are going to be hanging off.
No, we can sleep that way.
Is this a jacket off situation?
Yeah. Let me just take my pants off.
Yeah. Love it. Love it. Hello. Okay, so you're in there, and then where are the legs at? Oh my God, what are we actually doing?
Yeah, mate, this is going to be brilliant. If we can work out this situation down here, I think we'll sleep like logs, honestly. I think it's going to be good. Ow.
Right, should we inflate these beds?
Yes.
God, we're going to be a couple of little happy campers, aren't we?
We're going to be a couple of somethings. This is your wardrobe, but it is now the lower half of your bed. Look, I've got to put all this shit in there as well. Oh, mate, we're getting somewhere now. This is a doozy. Didn't we tell you guys we're going to go on adventures? Didn't we say?
Look at us. This is exactly where you thought we'd be. In a car park.
Do you know what the name of the game is with these?
Inflate them.
What we're trying to prove here is that we're idiots. No, that's wrong. That's not what we're trying to prove.
No, we're good. We suggest to blow the pad up manually for the first time.
Brilliant, I'll do that. How firm do you like your pillow, sir? Hello, Ethan. Would you like to sleep on a warm sack of my breath?
It's just absolutely hammering down here. Everything is soaked.
Look in here.
We really need to do better at keeping things dry. Just everything is getting soaked. Can we run the heaters a little bit before we sleep?
No, you're joking me.
Why?
This thing barely idle. Let's get some sleeping bags out.
All right.
Absolutely soaked. Mate, this is going to be so cozy.
After completely transforming our Porsche into a double camper, we decided to celebrate and fired up the barbecue.
I bought the tent, so you had to deal with food. Please have something good.
Huge ketchup.
How long do you think we're staying here? 4 months?
Steak.
I'm freezing, man. It's going to be so cold in that car tonight.
It's starting to rain again. Oh, you've burnt the...
Ow!
You burnt the grill.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do with it? You know this sits in fire, yeah? Do I have your permission to spatula this?
Oh.
It's fine, look. It's the great outdoors, he says, as he's about to sleep in a 40-year-old car. So far, as a road trip car, this is actually awful. We also worked out, our math may be wrong because math isn't our strong point, but we think it's possibly doing like 18 miles per gallon. So as a cheap road trip car, it also really isn't. I think something's wrong. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight with all this meat in me. That is a wedge.
You're letting the cold air in.
I'm knackered, I don't know about you.
Barely done anything.
You've barely done anything, I drove here. I must have burnt like 2,000 calories today in my right foot alone, just trying to keep this thing from stalling.
I should have woke up in the night and just that happened. That would be scary.
Someone grabs you by your feet and drags you to a comfortable bed. How did you slither your way in here?
I'm nimble like a cat. How are you going to get in here?
I don't know.
The most unusual thing I've ever seen, I think.
What, me? That's very rude. I must fix these gas struts. We're in.
So this is us for the night. Why have you not taken your dirty shoes off before you got into bed?
It's my car.
So large and so next to me.
Can I do this? Yes, I can. I am slightly worried it's going to slip out of gear or the handbrake's going to fail, and we're going to
End up on the
we're going to wake up doing a lap. Set a new lap record in a 924, all in the comfort of our own bed.
GT3 RS is just flying past us.
No, we're flying past them. Wow, who is that driver? Sleepy Joy, they call him.
Are you cosy?
I'm in. We've done it, haven't we?
Oh, you've got... Should we share your jacket for a pillow?
No.
We could use the fur lining.
You're right, I can.
I've just made you a steak supper.
That's going to be your new nickname.
Oh, it's really raining out.
Are we moving? Oh well, good night.
Why do I have cables running across my feet?
Oh yeah, can you pass me my phone?
No, I'm not having this. I've already got the shortest side because I've got a wheel at the end of my feet.
Yeah, but the reason you have the shorter side is because you're shorter than me.
Yeah, but I might have to cock into you a bit.
You will do no such thing.
No, I'm getting in here. I just need to imagine that I'm a foot and I'm putting on a big sock.
Is that how you look at life's issues?
Pretending they're garments in front of me.
What do you do for like your taxes?
That is like buttoning up a shirt jacket. Goodness, this is going to wreck my neck.
When you find a really ugly scarf. So guys, we did it.
Yep, we're in. What do we do now?
Well, I suspect going to sleep at like 9 o'clock.
No, this is good. This is good.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We won't really know until the morning. So, should we see how bad it is?
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
How was it?
I don't know.
Have you slept?
That's the big question, really. Is I've got no idea if I've slept.
Wow. You went into such a deep sleep that you dreamt you were awake all night.
I dreamt I was awake, lying in a 924. That was my dream.
That sounds like a nightmare. The condensation in this vehicle is absolutely mad. We're in this 80s box of breath.
We went full Titanic mode.
Oh god, there's so much condensation. It's absolutely ruined my car. It's so moist in here.
It's dripping.
It's dripping, yeah. That's where my face has been as well, just breathing into this window. I actually slept. I slept really well. That really wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't. And I feel like if I could sleep in this, I'd probably sleep most places.
Is it like the army advert? If you can fix a scooter, you can sleep in a 924.
You can build a prayer.
I think I may have broken one of my ribs though from sleeping in this car. It really does hurt.
What's the time? I don't know. I don't even know what time it is. What time are we?
God, I hope we haven't slept in.
It's 7:45. We went to sleep at like 10.
I told you we slept well. I'm going to call this a success. Let's pack up, go find a real bed.
That's the morning view.
Let's get out. I want to wipe all the breath off the inside of this car.
Yeah. This is so wet in here.
Having woken up feeling fresh after a surprising 10-hour sleep, we packed up camp and set off, with plans to explore around the Nurburgring and possibly sneak in a quick lap or two.
But we can't do any of that because it's eating its own timing belt. So I'm actually not going to blame the car for this one. That's probably human error and it's been done up too tight. It's not a pretty sight in there. So unfortunately, it looks like this is going to get trailered home.
That brings our road trip to a close.
After it was actually turned out to be a very good camper car. I thought it was going to be much worse. Good for sleeping in, not good for driving. Exactly what you want out of a car.
So a tent.
Yeah, a big motorised metal tent.
What are we going to do with it?
We're going to fix it and it'll be back.
Okay, all right.
Just not today.
I think we could get a third in there sleeping with us.
It's a good idea. Preferably someone we know, no strangers. Guys, click here to subscribe. More videos down there. Should get us on the trailer.
Yeah.
All right, okay.